तो हेलो गाइस, हम वापस आ चुके हैं डिसऑनर्ड के पार्ट 2 पे। तो जैसे कि पार्ट 1 में हमने देखा था कि हम एक एम्पायर में हैं जिसमें रेड प्लेग आ चुका है और यहाँ की एम्प्रेस को मार दिया जाता है और हमें फ्रेम कर दिया जाता है, हमारे कैरेक्टर को फ्रेम कर दिया जाता है और उनकी डॉटर जो कि एयर थी टू द थ्रोन, उनको कहीं उसको कहीं ले जाके छुपा देते हैं, पता नहीं अगवा किडनैप कर लेते हैं। तो लेकिन हमें कुछ लॉयलिस्ट की हेल्प मिलती है, हम जेल से भाग जाते हैं और अभी हम यहाँ पे हैं। बाद में देखते क्या होता है। स्पेस बार, ओके, लुक एट दिस। साउंड कितनी अच्छी है इस गेम के भाई, मैं ये जरूर बोलूँगा, साउंड बहुत अच्छी है इस गेम की। तब नीचे चलते हैं हम। लेट मी सी, ओपन। व्हाट डू यू मीन समथिंग इज नॉट राइट? व्हाट द हेल? अबे अभी तक हम वहां पे नहीं थे किसी हार्बर में, ये कहाँ आ गए हम? लाइक सपना देख रहा है क्या अभी भी ये? मुझे लग रहा है सपना काइंड ऑफ कुछ देख रहा है ये, वरना ओके कट सीन।
Hello, Corvo.
ये कौन है?
Your life has taken a turn, has it not? The Empress is dead. Her precious daughter Emily is lost somewhere in the city, and you will play a pivotal role in the days to come. For this, I have chosen you and drawn you into the void. I am the outsider, and this is my mark. There are forces in the world and beyond the world, great forces that men call magic. And now, these forces will serve your will. Use this newfound power, my gift to you. Come find me.
ओके सो अब थोड़े से ऐसी चीज़ें इन्वॉल्व हैं जो कि नहीं थी। प्रेस राइट क्लिक टू एग्जीक्यूट अ फास्ट एंड stealthy forward dash through the world. You can also use it to move upward, but the distance is reduced. Aiming at ledges will allow you to blink forward and climb. Hold right click to target your destination with precision. A blue sphere indicates that you should reach your destination. A blue arrow indicates that you will climb up when you reach your destination. Okay. So right click दबाना है ना मुझे? Hold. Ooh. Damn. See, this was our Empress. नहीं अभी ड्रिंक क्यों करना है? अभी तो पूरा हुआ है ना मेरा पूरा। Let me read the letter, fallen letter. You cannot save her, you cannot save her, you cannot save her. Okay. Continuously यही लिखा हुआ है। Yeah, I mean it's true though. I cannot save her. Okay, ऐसे रिफिल भी होता है। ओह, ये तो वो है एमिली। ये लोग इसके किडनैपर्स हैं। मैप क्या है? क्या लिखा है? वेल ऑयल फिश। एमिलीज लेटर। Corvo, I'm very sad. They say that you are dead like mother, but I'm going to put this note in a bottle and throw it into the river because I do not believe them. Living here is very strange. I do not like it, so please come for me if you can. मतलब definitely आएंगे। ये वो है ना क्या नाम है इसका, वो जो था रीजेंट बना हुआ ना, मैं रीजेंट किंग। ये क्या है? वेल। तो जहाँ तक मुझे याद है ये लोग वेल ऑयल यूज़ करते हैं अपनी चीज़ों को पावर करने के लिए। लास्ट पार्ट में देखा था मैंने। ये क्या हो रहा है? क्या फायर किया अभी इन्होंने? मिस आउट तो नहीं किया ना मैंने? कैन आई टेक दिस? नो। ओके सो नई नई चीज़ पता चल रही है हमें इस वर्ल्ड के बारे में अभी। cutscene.
In the days that follow, your trials will be great, Corvo. Seek the ancient runes bearing my mark in the lonely places of your world, and at shrines raised in my name. These runes will grant you powers beyond those of other men. To help you find these runes, I give you this, the heart of a living thing, molded by my hands.
इससे क्या यूज
With
करूंगा?
this heart, you will hear many secrets, and it will guide you toward my runes,
Okay.
no matter how they may be hidden. Listen to the heart now, and find another rune.
Use your blink power to reach outside. Okay, equipping the heart in your left hand helps you locate bone charms or runes, even through walls. The heart beats and lights up when you are facing a bone charm or rune, and it beats faster as you get closer. The heart will whisper secret if you press right click while targeting a person or location. Okay.
This place is the end of all things, and the beginning.
Okay, तो ये था कौन? आवाज किसकी थी ये?
All of time's meaningless here. Neither seconds nor centuries.
Okay, पर ये कौन है?
Someday this place will devour all the lights in the sky. The one who walks here is all things. Cradle songs of comfort and bones gnawed by teeth. This is the place from which those who dabble in the black arts draw their power.
Okay.
And this place is their doom. I can feel a great age ending. This place is the end of all things, and the beginning.
Repeat ही कर रहा ना?
All of time's meaningless here. Neither seconds nor centuries.
अबे
Someday this place will devour all the lights in the sky.
रून ओके एक रून और मिल तो फर्स्ट रून मिला भी हमें इसका होगा क्या पावर ग्रांट हो गया हमें इससे कि मैं इसको फर्दर क्यों परस्यू करूं ओके runes and acquiring powers once you collected some runes open the journal and go to the power section to exchange them for powers runes can be collected and used to acquire supernatural powers okay जैसे कि अभी मैंने कलेक्ट किया तो मुझे क्या पावर मिलेगी let's see okay blink मेरे डार्क विजन इससे क्या होगा Mana consumption very low. Cost 1 rune, you have 1 rune. See in the dark and see living beings through walls, including their fields of vision, representation of the sound that you make also. 3 runes, 2 runes. Vitality, okay. ये देखते थे. Health is increased. Do I want health increase? But dark vision लूँगा मैं. Yeah, I know. पढ़ा मैंने अभी. अब तो नहीं ले सकता क्योंकि अभी मेरे पे 0 रूम्स हैं.
How you use what I have given you falls upon you, as it has to the others before you.
Okay.
Now I return you to your world, but know that I will be watching with great interest.
A visitor from the other world. जी मैंने कहा ना काइंड ऑफ सपना ही देख रहा था ये बट ओ मार्क है अभी भी हाथ में तो क्लियरली सपना नहीं था बट काइंड ऑफ वही था Bone Chap provides small supernatural benefits. Locate them by listening to for the song they emit by default. You can okay. Except from the overseer covert field report. For over a year now, I have lived away from the abbey without the company of my overseer brethren or the guidance of the blind sisters of the oracular order. Days have passed with me sleeping in the dens of cut purses, murderers, and worse, and the nights have seen me prowling through the worst alleys and wretched corners of Dunwall. I have taken my meals with killers. At times, I have ventured beyond the city walls, meeting in forgotten graveyards and the outlying ruins frequented by those of ill means. My beard has grown long, and I wear the weathered clothing and bits of boiled leather favored by the Potter Street and Hatter gangs, and by those rough men and women who make their trade knifing others in return for coin. My hands have run red with blood, it's true, but I have selected my targets with care, choosing among these criminal and heretics who were not fit to live, executing them justly and using their death as a means of building my reputation. So, for this strict has allowed me to make my name among and my murderous colleagues without taking the lives of the innocent. My goal is singular. I must impress the assassin named Dowd in order to get close to him. Of all the practitioners of black magic we have tracked, none concern the abbey as much as Dowd. Dodd बोलूँगा Dowd बोलूँगा ऐसे कुछ हुआ. It is said that his mother was a witch from one of the archipelagos of the Pandician coast, taken captive by pirates venturing far from the isle. According to the legend, by the time the ship returned, the captain was dead and the witch controlled the crew, without still a shadow in her belly. The earlier stories tell of a gang killer without mercy moving among the shopkeepers and city watch officers of Dunwall like a reaper through wheat. Then a period of silence followed. Years, we now believe, he spent traveling the isles, studying anatomy and occult in the great halls of learning and hidden in the basement, frequented by fellow dabblers in the forbidden arts. Dowd is even purported to have spent a winter in the Academy of Natural Philosophy itself, and for a time before a schism developed, he counted the Brigmore witches among his allies. All the while, he honed his craft, and it is during this time that we believe he began to consort with the outsider. New reports emerged from a dusky skinned assassin paid by the elite to eliminate their rivals in Dunwall and in the other major cities across the Isles. Those who saw him and lived numbered in the handful, but all of them reported something strange. He appeared and vanished like smoke. From a nearby rooftop, he gestured, and a noble woman stumbled from her balcony, falling to her doom on the cobblestones below. Most recently, as this new threat of plague has risen in Dunwall, Dowd has been seen leading a gang of men in dark leather, dressed as factory wailers in their vapor masks. They seem loyal beyond comprehension for one so unworthy, leading me to wonder if some of his magic is dedicated to lulling their minds and enslaving them. Only a month ago, one young girl claims to have come upon a strange sense, carrying a bottle of milk home to her crippled brother. She was taking a shortcut through the Taylor district. In a narrow street, she passed beneath a window and heard unusual sounds from within. Pushing aside the ratty curtain, the girl saw into an abandoned apartment used by miscreants for gambling and trading harbor weed. An occult shrine had been erected against the far wall, which she recognized from the teachings given by her local overseer. A man she described as resembling Dowd was kneeling before the shrine, muttering to an unseen spirit as if in argument. He took a carving made of pale bone from the altar before him, and the lights all went out in a gush of unclean wind. Quiet as field mouse, she slipped away, running until she reached home. There can be no doubt Dowd is an agent of outsider and must die, for there is no limit to the evil this man might do. This is my solemn oath and the great purpose of my life. Until Dowd is dead and his corruption has been purged from the world, I will continue to move among the depraved, winding my way toward him. I will not drop my guise or don my overseer's mask again until Dowd breathes no more. तो डाउट है कौन ये? डाउट मतलब दे ओवरसियर तो हम भी वो कर रहे हैं ना. Then of granny rags. Ah. Of course, I tell you, dearie, I won't keep any secrets from you in the end. All the dearie days of my life are like the windows of a house. From the kitchen, I can see out into the garden where the leaves and stalks are brown and bug eaten. You can see a little lump of dirt where something was wrapped in a blanket and laid to rest along the rows of twisting vines. The front room looks onto out into the street where neighbors are all setting fire to their homes, barricading themselves inside warm and snug dairy. Don't forget about the bedroom either. It sees into the dairy alley where hooligans are playing a game with an old man. The first two are hitting him with sticks, and the girl with them is kicking at his dry old ribs. Oh, to have those bones, to boil them in a pot. No one lives in my house anymore, dearie. No one you want to meet. When I lived there with my husband, we were fine, fine people. Vera More, everyone would say, your house is grand as Boyle Manor. Better even, your dinner are lavish and your parties are the best. When the young Sokolov came to paint my portrait, I was nearly still in my prime, radiant, he said, and he was just barely a man, so young, painting all the best people across the land. Sokolov था ना वहाँ पे जब हम एम्प्रेस से मिलने जाते पहली पहली बार. अब याद नहीं सोकोलोव था कौन, मैं भूल गया, इतना टाइम हो गया. Everyone wanted a portrait by his hand, all my friends. I was the only one, dearie, with his hand, paint glistening on the canvas for a pretty coin. But it wasn't all parties and painting. My husband and I weren't always at home. No, we traveled together, he and I, to the far end of the ice, beyond even, all the way to the red cliffs of Pendicia, to dig in the rock and crawl through the caves, holding up candles and squinting at the walls. Many precious things we came upon, but none so precious as the boy with the black eyes, dearie. All those marks and bones carved so deep and polished so bright. I brought the old bones home. He hid them from my dear husband. Then I learned to boil them and carve them myself. They made such a good present, dearie. The little mute boy took them home. He loved them so. All the time he came back with new bones for me, holding them so I could see it in his eyes. Even though his tongue was still Granny, his eyes would say to me, carve these bones for me. Make me another present. And he went so far, all the way to Dunwall Tower, the royal headsman himself now, my little mute boy and his shiny, shiny sword. तो वही उसी की तो बात हो रही है जिसने शायद बिट्रे किया है. Better bones were what I needed, you see. Better bones to carve and polish, scrap and gleam. My dear old husband was always tired. I made him soup and then he was sick. Better bones was all. For my little mute boy, carved in the name of the one with black eyes. And after my husband was gone, given away as birthday gift, I didn't want to live there anymore. So now I'm old and don't have many to give my presents to. It's sifting through the garbage for a granny rag, feeding the little birdies that gather at my feet. No one wants to have tea, dearie, especially those rude louts on Bottle Street. Slackjaw and his boys always meddling an old woman, meddling with old woman, just trying to make her way. In the end, we will be together with him, you and me, in dairy night, with stars above and below, and always the one with black eyes, dearie. Okay. So बाद में थोड़ा और पता चलेगा. आई नो, सॉरी, मैं थोड़ा ज़्यादा ही रीड कर गया था. अबे ये भी पढ़ना अब. अबे यार बहुत ज़्यादा है ये. 20 मिनट हो गए, अब तो कुछ गेम प्ले ही नहीं हुआ भाई. You want the chain back on Slackjaw? What he was like when he was young, before he gets his name? Oh, he got a cool head now, but it was always like that in the days before he was boss of the Bottle Street gang. Time was young. Young Slackjaw wasn't such a reasonable man. Like most of us, he grew up in the streets, running with a pack of ragamuffins and avoiding the low pinching whatever he needed. Dark haired and dark eyed, smoking a pipe by the age of 10. For them born into the brothels or coming from the orphanages, it was either the gangs or working with the mudlark, and no one wants that. Some got pressed into the navy or put down into the mines run by the Pendleton or Boyle families. As hard as it was in the streets, as hungry as we all got, at least we was free. By the time we weren't little uns anymore, Slackjaw was one to watch, usually calling the shots when we took down a farmer's cart or sidewalk street vendor. He'd come up with plan, gave everyone some part to play and decide on the split. Most of us just went along cause we learned fast that we made out better like that. More food, more coin, plus none of us wanted to deal with Slackjaw when he was in a rage. He worked on a couple of big jobs with Black Sally across town, and that was enough to get the attention of the other bosses. He wasn't just a street kid anymore. Now he was an up and comer, which meant trouble. Another guy who fancied himself as such was Mike the Fish, who was working his way up running the protection racket among the factory women. One fine evening, we are all taking in a bawdy show in the theater house. Mike the Fish and his lot are there in the cheap seats too, just down the aisle from us. Mike gets a wild idea. He wasn't big on planning, and throws a heavy ceramic spittoon at Slackjaw, hits him square in the face and break his jaw. We look to see if there's gonna be a blood brawl, but Slackjaw just points at the door and we all leave, with Mike laughing at our backs. Waking the next day up, waking up the next day without telling us why, Slackjaw motions for us all to follow. He still can't say a word, so we just came along. We stop at the docks and Slackjaw actually pays coin for it. A heavy chain covered in hooks. It's for fishing in the deep, something you would attach to a long time off the side of a ship. It's about 4 feet, made of thick links, and there are shark hooks coming off at different angles. Slackjaw's got that thing wrapped around his left arm, dangling at his side. Not sure how he knew where Mike the Fish was staying, but when we reach his girl's house, Slackjaw throws a bottle through the window just like that. It's almost noon, there's a bunch of screaming inside, and Mike pokes his head out, looking wide-eyed and baffled. When he sees Slackjaw out in the street, a look comes over his face that still gives me chills, pure murder. Mike's come out the side door, bellowing like a blood ox, holding a cleaver, heading straight for Slackjaw. When they come together in the street, Slackjaw spins and the shark hooks bite deep into Mike's arm and shoulder. He screams, but Slackjaw holds into the chain. He's standing there with his jaw broken, clenched tight, with the chain wrapped around his left arm, hooks sunk into the Mike the flesh, just knifing him as fast as he can. Mike couldn't fight very well, hooked like that and using his left hand, but he was big guy and it took a lot of stabbing before he went to his knees. Everyone was cheering at first, but then we all went quiet. It was just kept going and going, until finally it was just Mike the Fish blabbering, crying like a baby, and the sound of Slackjaw's knife. When it was over, and here's the brilliant part, Slackjaw took out a note and stuck it to Mike's face with a nail. It just said, "If you want a job, come to the Border Street." Slackjaw didn't talk right for a couple months, but word spread fast. By the end of the year, once we had sizable gang going, he sent out letters to the other bosses telling them that he was running a brand new crew over on Bottle Street. Most of them laughed or he beat up the guys who delivered the letter. Green-eyed Trish even came back missing a thumb, but apparently Slackjaw was expecting that kind of reaction and had a backup plan. A week later, 4 of the bosses were dead. Seemed like series of unfortunate events, but everyone knew better. One shot dead by the watch while standing in the middle of a meat market. Another slipping and falling into the water, out cold. One of the older bosses found in the bed with his belly opened wide and a Tyvian pear stuffed into his mouth. Still not sure what that meant. And Sheila Burnsworth was found bubbling in a cauldron of hot wax. Slackjaw sent out another set of letters offers to the underbosses, telling them they would be treated fair as peers. He even said green-eyed Trish with one of the letter. All of the under was accepted. After spilling the guts of his main competition, Slackjaw went in for stabilizing his business. Real neat like. Calling in favors, smoothing things over, giving everyone a little bit of coin or drink as a bonus, showing what he could be like as boss. So everything got quiet, which always makes us boys of the city watch nervous, of course. Word went out among the royal spy master snitches, the responsible citizen group they call themselves, telling everyone working in a shop or sweeping off the front steps of their homes to keep watchful eyes for Slackjaw and his men, trying to suss out what they were up to and what had just happened. But Slackjaw ain't stupid. He greased a few palms among the shopkeepers and the watch too, telling them that he was in town to stay and the things would be run properly from now on. Without so much blood, he was finally a real boss, ready to settle into the business of moving whiskey, running the hound fights and offering up the ladies and gentlemen of the night, if you take my meaning. Then the plague came. At first, it seemed like a good thing. A few people got sick and everyone wanted to buy those potions from Sokolov or Piero. Health elixir or spiritual remedy, they call them. Slackjaw told me he saw an opportunity. We already had an old whiskey factory with a still where we could water the stuff down and sell it discontinued. Doing the same with the Sokolov elixir was a smart man. Pretty soon everybody in the slums was sick and business was good. But after a while there were so many people down with plague that everyone got scared. Everybody started acting like real nasty and everything fell apart. When people can't work, they don't have the coin for elixir. Watered down or pure. When the Empress died, it seemed like Dunwall would slide into the void. Spy Master Boros took over and the watch started using all the new Sokolov technology. Watchtower, tall boys, and them arc pylons. They put up a wall of light across the clavering boulevard and cracked down hard. But Slackjaw surprised us again. Instead of leaving the town on a boat bound for Marley or one of the other isles, he stayed and kept it all together. We get as much as elixir to fight off the plague as the city watch with their tax and ration, and that kept us alive so far. Crawley, Border Street Gang. I hope that was the last of it. क्योंकि इससे ज़्यादा मैं नहीं पढ़ सकता और वहाँ से कौन सा डोर था? ये वाला डोर और देख लेते हैं.
Somewhere in the basements below, hound kills hound, and money changes hands.
Wait. Bone Charm.
Such laughter, and they're singing the old songs, linking arms. But that was from a happier time.
अबे यार कितना कुछ है पढ़ने के लिए. बाद में पढ़ूंगा मैं. सॉरी.
Deals are made here, sometimes under the influence of wine,
for Samuel then?
and sometimes
But he
the
won't.
influence is the point of a
He
knife.
can't sleep in regular beds anymore, or that's what he says. Says he was in the Navy too long. Can you believe it?
Oh,
That pile of wood out there? It's a hovel he built from an old
Lydia,
rowboat.
Cecilia.
Where does Admiral Havelock find these people, I wonder?
Can I talk to you?
I had a sailor for a boyfriend once. He thought he'd strike gold digging in the Pandician cliffs. They found his ship drifting empty.
Okay. Cecilia.
good day, Master Corvo.
Attention, citizens of Dunwall. The Old Port District has been added to the evacuation list.
The weeper count for the month of seeds has increased. The Lord Regent has decreed
I'm not
that
reading,
plague
भाई
ordinances
सब नहीं
will
पढ़ रहा मैं
remain
अब.
in effect through the month of rain. Stay alert and stay loyal.
No. Wallace.
Lord Pendleton Memoirs, Chapter 27. In my 13th year, the despised stepmother at last departed, and Pendleton Hall was again quiet, although Father had by then sunk into deep depression. It was at this sensitive time that Waverly Boyle first entered my life. She who will be the source of many tender recollections to come.
Okay.
Before the sun rises, they toss any casualties into the river. Men or hound, they all go in.
अबे नीचे जाना. ओके सो ये वहाँ जुड़ता है सीवर्स में.
Any items recovered from doing so are considered state property.
रूल लेके आ जाओ मैं थोड़ा फटाफट जाके. ऊपर आ जाएंगे ना. Come on. Let's go. अबे हमें क्या लेना है. ये वाइटैलिटी. Let's go. What the fuck? हम पे अटैक कैसे हुआ? Come on. ग्राफिक्स तो अच्छे हैं गेम के.
They top off the wine with river water, but eventually someone swoons. Then fresh bottles are fetched from the cellars.
Lydia. Let's talk with him.
Let's get down to it. First off, I know that assassination is dark business. But sometimes, good men have to do bad things to make the world right.
I agree.
Our purpose is clear. We want to restore Her Majesty's line by finding and putting Emily Caldwin on the throne. To those ends, we'll hide, act in shadow, take them apart, piece by piece. Tonight, High Overseer Campbell dies by your hand. It won't be easy. He's protected by his overseers, an army of religious zealots. But if anyone can do it, you can. Your exploits are legendary. Campbell carries a private journal. Once you've eliminated him, get the journal, because we think it contains Emily's location.
Okay.
Recovering her is obviously critical, assuming she's alive. That's the gist of it. Remember our cause and strike true. We're counting on you. Another thing. Campbell is holding a former overseer by the name of Martin. He's one of us, and if you manage to find him, give him whatever help you can. He's a master strategist, and he got caught working for our cause. It'd be good to have him back here at the Hell Pits.
Okay. So, 1 मिनट होल्ड करना जरा. मेरे लैपटॉप की बैटरी जा रही है, जरा मैं चार्ज कर लूँ उसको एक बार. So let's continue. चलते हैं अभी सैमुअल के पास. गेट को बंद कर देता हूँ मैं. क्या हो गया?
Corvo. Hello. I'm Callista. I work here for Admiral Havelock. I'm sorry to intrude on your business, but this is important.
बता
I
क्या हुआ?
suspect you're going to kill the High Overseer. That wretched man. There's really no reason for you to listen to me. But my uncle, Jeff Kernow, still serves as captain in the City Watch. But he's a good man, and my only family. The chatter in servant circles is that Campbell just took delivery of an exotic poison. And I think I know why. My uncle's not corruptible like the rest of them.
Okay. So what do you
Campbell
want
is
me
going
to
to
do?
poison my uncle. Do you think you could protect him? You used to do that, right? Before you had your current profession. Before you became an assassin.
I mean, I not fully became an assassin. Ensure Captain Kerno survives his visit to the office of the higher. ठीक है. I'll try my best. Wait, let me see.
When you want to set out, just give the word.
I was looking.
Their fate rests on your effort, on the strength of your hands and of your heart.
Okay. That's so.
Just wondering, sir, if you thought about perhaps seeing Piero before venturing into the Overseer's nest. I'd recommend going with the best gear you can get together.
So, it's not my best gear.
I'm ready when you are, sir.
Come
Ready to
on.
go? Just give the signal.
No, I'm ready. I'm ready, भाई. पहला मिशन है, इसे भी क्या इतना सोचूं मैं? ये कौन सा था मेरे को याद भी नहीं आ रहा यार. मेरे को पिछले पहला वीडियो देखना पड़ेगा मेरे को अच्छे से याद करने के लिए. याद करना मुझे उसके अंकल को बचाना है.
It'll be a rough trip. Used to be to go straight up Clavering Boulevard, but now it's not so easy. Half the city's dead of the plague.
I know.
Half's fighting over what's left. City Watch still holds the bigger streets, and they've set up those wall of light checkpoints. Man walks through one of those, and he ends up burned to a crisp. Everything not controlled by the City Watch is gang territory. Then there are the real odd birds living on the fringes, like that Granny Rags. They say she's nuts.
पढ़ा हमने क्या ग्रैनी
Know
रैग्स
which
की
is
story.
worse. Just take your pick.
It's nearly midnight. But easy, damn it. Keep him in the boat. Canal's got enough shit in it as it is. Hey! What is it? What? Not possible. I expected them
I can only see one.
Gully ain't moving no more.
So I don't have to kill him, na?
Good. Keep them coming.
Oh.
Stupid gut.
Oh. I'm not here to kill you.
One, two, three, heave!
Will he come back or what?
Attention, Dunwall citizens. John Clavering Boulevard has been designated a restricted travel area. Any citizens are liable to search or imprisonment at the discretion of the City Watch.
Elixir. Bunch of crap.
Attention, Dunwall citizens. This is a special announcement from our Honorable Lord Regent.
Okay.
This is the Lord Regent speaking. It is with regret that I announce that my term
Ooh.
as Lord Regent has been extended through the month of harvest.
Okay, क्या है? Play your way pathways. You can get past the wall of light number of ways. Disable it by removing the whole whale oil tank. Climb up the crate to the right and use the roof. Find another path by following the street to the right. Possess a rat and use the small tunnel to the left. How would I possess a rat?
Potentially beyond. In addition, in this continuing crisis, the overseers of the Abbey of the Everyman remain in service to the state and are empowered to enforce order whenever and wherever necessary. We owe our thanks to
Come on.
Overseer
See, बिना उसके जाएंगे हम.
for the generous
Oh shit.
loan of their services.
Oil on these things doesn't last long enough.
Shit.
Crazy? They can hear anything you say. I don't give a rat's ass. I really don't. They took my
मुझे पता नहीं था इससे वो जाती है हमारी.
stricture bullshit. Don't be stupid. I've been watching how they operate. They're disciplined.
City Watch owns these streets. That's not gonna change.
You oil must be gone.
Oil on these things doesn't last long enough.
Let me know if you want to take my patrol.
Wait.
Let me out. I'm fine. That's not what we heard. It's just cold. Are you sure? Because you know
Attention Dunwall citizens. This is a special announcement from our Honorable Lord Regent.
This is the Lord Regent speaking. It is with regret that I announce that my term as Lord Regent has been extended through the month of harvest and potentially beyond. In addition, in this continuing crisis, the overseers of the Abbey of the Everyman remain in service to the state and are empowered to enforce order whenever and wherever necessary. We owe our thanks to High Overseer Campbell for the generous loan of their services.
जाऊं कैसे? ओह.
Crying about that dice game?
जाऊं कैसे मैं बिना कुछ करने के जाने की कोशिश कर रहा हूँ मैं यहाँ. भाई चला जाना मत देख. निकलना पीछे. ये पीछे जाएगा तब मैं वो हटा दूंगा वहां से. जा रहा है ना. वो देखा कैसे नहीं मुझे? Is it stupid or what? दो दिख रहा है मुझे वहां पे. बट अगर Copper Meadows. We found this strange rune on the woman who used to sell pastries up the street. Not sure how she died, but since the thing looks superstitious, we set it aside for the overseer. After your shift is over, take them to the disposer or whatever they do with them. Bro, इतने सारे चूहे जा कहाँ रहे हैं? दो तीन.
The oil in these things doesn't last long enough.
Did I tell you about the time I almost caught that guy who killed the Empress?
Shut up.
Shit, I don't want to kill him. ये इसका कहाँ जाता है?
Cold as a whaler's gaff hand.
58 dice.
Forget his old ass. I can't even remember the Empress. We tagged it plain. Under Clavering Street is ours. Come on. What's the take?
20. Plus 2 elixir.
Looked like 25 to me.
Okay.
Look here. It's 20. It's 5 each, counting Boo.
You want me to check your pockets?
Let it go, kid.
Don't call me kid. You think you can cheat me? Somebody, give me a hand. I'm gonna dump you in. Here we go. Come on, let's get this guy.
Let's go. और क्या है? मैं भूल गया इसमें करते कैसे थे. मुझे बस देखना था इसके पास कुछ अलग से मिलता नहीं मिलता. मेरे हिसाब से नहीं मिला.
Please, not now. Huh? Someone help me out! Get around it! You're going down! Lead him to the house!
Ooh. I'm sorry I didn't want to kill you, bhai, but you know. Yeah. Wait, stay here करते. Heart. Rune है उधर. मेरी फट गई अभी. Rewire tool. Disable security wire. Make them work on your favorite wire tool. ठीक है. जा.
Target.
Huh? Help! Take down his legs. Watch out! Take! Got the gun already.
Come on. डैम भाई खामा इतना मेरा वेस्ट हो गया उस चक्कर में, एक रून लेने के चक्कर में।
What the boy was that? Assassin, help!
Hey! Let me out!
me out मतलब? Let's go.
I think the little birdies are sad today.
जाऊँ कैसे उधर?
They've always gone on the left. You never listen. Oh no, that's not a nice thing. Just garbage. Garbage.
Granny rags.
Is that you, my dear husband?
Not really.
My eyes aren't what they used to be. Have you seen my little birdies? Oh, the dear
इसका पढ़ी थी ना
things
भी
must
हमने
be
बुक पढ़ी थी इसके
starving
लिए।
without their granny. Here, birdies. Here. Oh, my. I think I have gentlemen callers again, but not the way I used to, not the nice ones. I hear them, and they're not very polite ones either. Granny Rags, let us in. Ah, well, they'll go away again if they know what's good for them. But what a bother. Here's the key to the front door, love. You'll see to those ruffians, won't you?
Let us in, Granny.
I bet you can't even hear us.
You never listen.
Blind.
Would you look at this? You don't walk into Bottle Street looking like that. That outfit must have cost a lot. Maybe I'll let my girlfriend wear it.
अबे
Somebody, get over here! I'll stick you!
I told you the knives go on the left.
एक और था ना?
You never listen. Oh, my dear. I knew you'd help me with those ill-mannered boys. My brave man. Listen, Granny has a birthday present for you.
Okay,
I
दिखाओ
got
ग्रैनी
it
क्या है
from the
मेरा?
outsider, and now I'm giving it to you.
रून है
Go
क्या?
on. It's upstairs. On the vanity. I think you'll cut a nice figure with it. Remember how we used to dance? Our parties were even grander than those at the Boyle Manor. Everyone wanted to come.
You mentioned it. Birthday gift.
Granny, come out with me instead.
What is this? Rune, okay.
I hope you like the little gift I got for you. It's the least I could do for turning those louts away. I can't bear these Bottle Street children. Ruffians, every last one of them. Rotten apples. And that slack-jaw is the worst of the lot. You know what I just thought of? You could do something else for me.
Like
another
what?
little favor. And I'd give you another present.
Another lovely rune carved from the bones of a dead whale. Do you remember my doctor, dear? Dr. Galvani? Now there was a clever man. He's got all sorts of nasty rat guts and disease in his laboratory. Wouldn't it be a shame if some of that mess found its way into the Bottle Street Gang's elixir still? That'd teach him. See to it, dear. I'll find you another present just like the first. Galvani lives on Clavering Boulevard, or at least he used to. Those were the days. Now run off. My baby birdies are hungry. So precious.
I mean, she's weird though. Not gonna lie.
They're shy. You'll have to go or they won't come.
हाँ समझ गया करानी साइड हो मुझे वो लेन दे.
I told you the knives go on the left. They've always
Be careful, Corvo. They call her Granny Rags.
Okay.
You wouldn't recognize her real name, or even the name of her family. But an emperor begged for her hand once, and rich young men fought each other for her favor. I watched her consider them all, measure their worth, and find them wanting.
So what do I supposed to do?
Then, she made a different choice.
क्या choice?
You're on your way to face the High Overseer, the leader of a great cult dedicated to loathing me. What will you do, I wonder?
So what does that mean? Like, is he saying that मेरे को उससे काम नहीं करने चाहिए, or is he saying?
Shoo. Granny has work to do.
Okay, let me. Okay, एक ये locate Emily. Take the blackmail journal from overseer. Okay. पहले ऑप्शनल वाले करते हैं ना. ये ऑप्शनल कहाँ मिलेगा मुझे?
No peeking.
होलर हाई स्क्वायर में ही जाना पड़ेगा क्या? पहले गलवानी के ऑफिस जाके आते हैं. आ जाओ.
They are burning whales.
Okay.
Attention Dunwall citizens. Following direct contact with an infected or weeping individual, you are required to remain in isolation for 2 continuous days. If signs of infection occur, report for transport to the flooded district.
मुड़. मिलेगा कैसे ये?
Half the block, that's better them than us.
Good.
At least some
Keep
of
them
them
coming.
have money. 1, 2, 3, heave!
देख चाम तो लेना है मुझे.
One, 2, 3, heave!
How do I? except for a long work translated from Old Circulant by Inicia Matteo Circano. She was shy in the month of hearts. She was shy in the months of hearts, hiding from my scented letter, a sun-dappled cure for my loneliness. She was smiling in the month of rain, eating figs straight from the tree, whatever, take it. This was dedicated to the क्या नाम है उसका Granny Rags.
Out! I owe you, brother. I won't ask about the mask. I wouldn't want my face seen either, pulling a stunt like that. You know what? I'll return the favor. Come by Griff's shop. That's my business. Well, it was at one time.
Okay.
But now I'm reduced to scavenging things from here and there as the city dies. If you need anything, I wouldn't mind trading for a little money. Maybe someday the plague will blow over and everything will go back to normal. But until then, it's scavenging for me.
Thank you. थोड़ा सा मैं आके यहाँ लूट कर जाऊँ. Yo. Bone charm slayer, basically they say the carving itself is a practice from the long back, passed from the father to son, old man Salt to Greenhall, still getting his sea legs beneath him. In the old times, men cut into the tusk of ice seas and into the arm long of birth. That room I have to, yeah, whatever. Let me see, what else can I get? यहाँ ऑफिस में जाना है ना.
Attention, Dunwall citizens. John Clavering Boulevard has been designated a restricted travel area. Any citizens are liable to search
क्या
or
बड़बड़ा रहा है. देखिए सुनिए इसकी
at
जरा
the
बातें.
discretion of the City Watch.
ये तो चेहरा देख भाई, इंसान नहीं है अब. इनका चेहरा देखा तूने? These people are not human भाई. गलवानी के ऑफिस चलते हैं. गलवानी ऑफिस ठीक है.
Hey, wake up! You hear me?
I think इनको मारने पे ही कुछ मिलता, मुझे ऐसा लग रहा है. 8
somehow. Alan Gunn. That's it.
Okay. 8.
Huh?
सॉरी भाई, मारना नहीं था यार. Except from born and raised in Bristol, I spent my formative years in smaller cities before settling in magnificent Dunwell. There in the capital city, I learned to appreciate the finer things. When the opportunity arose to document my travel to Sarkonos, Tivia, and finally Morley, I left my position as a clerk for the late Lord Estermont. Perhaps, like so many in Dunwall, I suffer from being excessively cultured, but I found Morley disappointed. Over the course of this journal, I will explain why I found the festival of Churner to be tiresome, despite the high banners, bare feet, and red robes, and why their renowned jellied ox tongue is something I will be struggling to forget for many years to come. Okay. Okay. कैरी करके क्या करूँगा? ये चाहिए मुझे. Let's go. Okay. ठीक है. Okay.
Wait, did you touch the door handle to Dr. Galvani's lab?
Yeah, I think so.
Then you have to scrub.
Help!
Oh no!
Die! Damn you!
Help! Someone
Let me eat the bread. कॉम्बिनेशन क्या है इसका? कोई लोट वोट पड़ाएगा यहाँ पे? कोई नोट वोट नहीं पड़ा क्या? वो कहाँ भाग गई? Look at the bedroom भाई. कुछ आया नहीं था, स्पेस बार आया था. It's been invited to a soiree at the Boyle Estate. Of course, I wanted it on the 28th day of the 7th month. 287 हो सकता है. The month of high cold is the day I met Anton Sokolov at the academy. Why would I tarnish the anniversary of the most important day of my life by licking the aristocratic boots? I have no time for the fools. I'll be solving the riddle of this plague. Perhaps I will raise a cup of Tyvian red. 287. ठीक है. 287 287 287 287 287 287 287 287 287 28. Let's go. नहीं, अभी नहीं जाएंगे वहाँ. अभी हमें जाना ऊपर. अबे
Can't someone help me?
I won't do anything भाई. चिल्ला क्यों रही है? कुछ किया मैंने तुझे? अबे कुछ दवाई नहीं, मैंने क्या तब किया? ओके सो लैब में अभी हम इसके एम्प्टी बॉटल कैरी करके क्या करूँगा मैं? ओके 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 ये क्या है? 287 देख यहाँ पे भी लिखा हुआ है वो. Kalvani, the latest case should arrive within a week containing all the components you need. Be careful with the white phosphorus. Can't have you get fuzzy jaw like the tanners at the edge of the city. Poor bastards. Sorry you have to practice in secret. The vivisectionist should be celebrated, revered even. Cutting up rats should be done in the town square with a crowd of eager students taking notes, not in some dirty little secret room hidden behind a wall of books. Anyway, lucky for you to have an old friend who never left the academy. Let me know what else you need, but remember it might be a month before I can put together shipment. Yours acknowledged, Artemis Moore, Procurement of Clerk and Provisioner, Academy of Natural Philosophy, South Wing. P.S. Next time you're nearby, come in for an afternoon. We have stayed fairly insulated from the plague since so few have come and go here, and we have got quite the stock of Tavian brandy. Bull rat fetus. Okay, for over a year I studied this cursed plague, collecting and dissecting rats by the thousand. Given their rapid gestation and maturation cycle, it's been possible to breed them for numerous generations. The rodents themselves seem immune to the plague, but they pass it readily between members of their own species, perhaps through mites. The blood of the rat tells its own story, allowing me to gauge the number of generations that a given group of rats have lived with the plague. As such, a nagging question remains. The rat collected in the poorest of parts of town, in the slum, exhibit the oldest strain of the plague, while those found near the docks where the foreign plague-bearing rats would presumably have entered our city exhibit a younger strain of plague. Could this mean that the rats were transported to the slums in some way that is not obvious? I will continue my research. If anything else, I am a living proof that Sokolov Auxiliary and Piero's remedy are very effective at protecting against the plague if one consume enough of the stuff. तो मतलब ये कहना चाह रहा है कि जो सिटी के अंदर अब ओल्ड है जब, लेकिन बाहर से हैं वो, तो उनको जो बाहर वाले उनमें थोड़ा सा यंगर वाला है, तो कह रहे हैं कि क्या किसी ने इसको ट्रांसपोर्ट कराया हमारे स्टेट में. आई मीन हाई पॉसिबिलिटी ऐसा हो सकता है. टॉयलेट है ये. Except from a report on the band by little is known of Pakoti, credited with a series of pamphlets arguing against the whaling trade. While he is gifted, his views are nonsense and threaten the economic underpinnings of the empire. 01 Enslavement on the breeding and husbanding of whales versus hunting the beast in the wild after a natural and free life cycle. Pakoti offers no solution for where these massive malevolent creatures might be pastured. Second, dissolution. Laments and on the destruction of social bonds between herd members. Pakoti actually use the term families. Harmony. Drivel on the aesthetic wonder of what's in reality, the great and terrible ocean that ever threatens to swallow us. Includes argument on the gentle nature of the bruise, a notion refuted by seamen who return to shore wide-eyed with the tales of the whale's savagery. Disruption. Here Pakoti on his weakest footing, assuming feverish warning against the displacement or transferation of natural beasts from their native environment. Okay. Receiver capacity in the month of net. I've been asked to tell the problem, so here it is. It's been very year that we work like men gone mad during the month of nets. I don't hardly see my family. It's bad enough that the work is clogged with trash from the catch, pieces of crates and nets, but the water smells of hagfish and guts. Hagfish and guts too. We got to get it under before the month of rain, or you know what. And it ain't like we got help from these prick in civil engineering. Either been at either been at this job for nigh on 28 years. I never see one of them come below except to measure will it hold when they putting up one of their fancy new bridges. So these last 3 years have been the worst. These last 3 years has been the worst, and here's why. It's the river's crust moved into the works. We hear a man ahead and yell and scream. He's like he's all burning up, and we all climb so fast, no other choice. क्या बोल रहे हैं? Let me see.
Attention, watchmen. This district is now considered a highly infected area.
The doom of Panacea has come to the city.
Okay.
Shadows in front of him. That guy down? Ain't he just a boss? Like Slackjaw? No. This is one odd bird. Consorts with crazies, does rituals and the like, bone charms and such. You sound crazy. Right on your rat stout, you got lucky. When you're this handsome, you don't need luck. Face like a hagfish. Pay up. Don't be sour. Say, when's Slackjaw coming down? Not till the next batch of elixirs done. He'll want
Slackjaw.
Is anyone there? Ah! Let's cut this bastard up for the hag. You come closer. Come on, take him down.
Okay. शायद मैं भी मर गया. मैंने भी ध्यान नहीं दिया, मैं भी मर गया साथ में. The question is, should we do this? But I think the question is कि हमें करना चाहिए नहीं करना चाहिए. हम क्वेश्चन ही होना चाहिए कि
Dumbwaiter all night. Yeah, so he goes from room to room, kids sleeping, an overseer giving a lecture to the kids, a couple guys training with those hounds. Stuff you'd expect. But it gets weird. Some kind of machinery. Then a woman laughing, just laughing and laughing. Then music, a kind of plinky plonky sound. That's what spooked him.
What do you mean?
You sure he wasn't drunk? Says he still hears it at night. He never did find his brother. Okay, I got it. Well, give it. Okay. The nobleman laid the skeleton so loudly they made a full cry. The nobleman's wife took the butcher. Oh, I get it. The wife couldn't cut them both. Must have been rats.
I was like, what the hell? Oh. पहुंचू कैसे वहां तक?
Who's making this? Knock it off. Rat. Somebody, get over here.
भाई मैं तो अपना वो चीजें कलेक्ट करने आया था, ये पता नहीं क्या कर रहा था ये। I can't reach there भाई। मास्टर की किसके पास है अब? What the fuck?
Must have been. Damn it! What? Somebody, give me a hand. Put this bastard up to the half-stick. Knock this down. Come close, bastard. Kicking it.
की कहाँ से मिलेगी मुझे? I know.
There is a strong drink made here. I tried it once, distilled from river crusts by the taste of it.
पढ़ लेना गाइस।
So he goes, not to the Abbey or the office of the High Overseer, but one of the other places, where they train the Overseers to be real religious.
Crazy.
He just wants to know where his brother's from. huh? What the?
Sorry, I didn't want to kill you, but it is. अच्छा खाली है ये. अब ये कैसे करेक्ट करूं मैं? पहली बात तो anybody has any ideas like how do I shit. Let's go. No, 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 no. नीचे जाएंगे, नीचे जाएंगे. चल 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 चल. नीचे जाएंगे, नीचे जाएंगे.
Is anyone there? Here you are. Die, you crusty bastard!
हट ना.
Watch it. Come on, let's get this guy. Got this bastard up for the hagman. Kicking his teeth.
Picked up anything good?
Huh. Somebody give me a hand! Get up this bastard up to the hagman.
Come on, come on, come on. हमारा जितना काम तो हो गया. अब हम जाएंगे ग्रैनी के पास वापस.
Well, here you are. Somebody, get over here. Got this bastard up for the hagman. This is just a matter of time. Gotcha. Somebody,
Bro.
give me a hand. Get him. Where'd you run off?
नो नो नो, यहाँ नहीं जाना. मुझे ग्रैनी के पास जाना था. मुझे यहाँ जाना है ग्रैनी के पास. ग्रैनी के पास. Come on.
Attention, Dunwall citizens. Report all deceased families.
और क्या क्या ग्रैनी सब ले जा रहा हूँ मैं. ठीक है, अब ग्रैनी के पास चलते हैं. वेरी.
I knew you wouldn't disappoint me. Now I can stroll along the waterfront in peace. And don't think I've forgotten your little gift. Go
you don't?
on upstairs, dear one.
Let's go.
I told him, peel it off. Peel it off. That will never wash.
7 तो हो गया ना कलेक्ट. लेट मी सी जे. अब ये बताना ये कहाँ पे मिलेगा. So I visit to the office of the high overseer. तो मेरे को वहाँ जाना पड़ेगा प्रॉपरली. ओके. डैम सो ही रहे हैं अभी ये सारे लोग. तब तक हम जाते हैं अपना काम करके आते हैं वहाँ पे। अब आई थिंक अपग्रेड भी कर सकता हूँ ना मैं पावर, जो पावर्स बोन चार्म्स का क्या फायदा। ओह वेपन विद स्लाइटली लेस डैमेज। 7 है मेरे पे बोन चार्म। A potion gives you full mana. Oh, I want this. Dropping a summon gives you a bit of mana. Breath. नहीं. Power effect slightly improved. White rights can be consumed for. Wow. Spencer, win swords versus sword concept more frequently. I'll take this. Quick dodge. Moderate keyhole. Peeping. नहीं. अबे delicate touch. ओके और तो अभी के लिए इतना ठीक है। पावर्स लेट्स सी कितने पे, 4 है मेरे पे। अलाउस कंट्रोल ऑफ एनिमल टारगेट फॉर शॉर्ट ड्यूरेशन। अपग्रेड पेन टाइम स्लोस। ओह शिट ये भी कूल है भाई। Unaware enemy who don't see you turn to ash as they die. Damn. Jump height is agreed. Fallen damage reduce. ये भी अच्छा है। Build up that trigger brutal melee fatalities. Added build कैसे होता है फिर? 3 लेगा possession, bend time. I think I'll take एक तो bend time ले लेता हूँ मैं क्योंकि ठीक है। और एजिलिटी लूँ या फिर ब्लड थर्स्टी। Good if he is representing a sound that you make also see. Yes. I don't know. I'll do this. Let's go. फाइनली हम यहाँ जा सकते हैं। आई नो वीडियो थोड़ी बड़ी हो रही है बट लेट्स गो। होल स्क्वायर पे जाएंगे अब हम क्योंकि वहाँ पे सारा काम हो गया जो मैं कर सकता था। पहले अब हम चेक करेंगे यहाँ पे क्या क्या है। रून 2 रून यहाँ पे हैं पास में, ठीक है।
Once they are brought here, they never leave. The overseers always find the guild they see.
Okay. What the fuck is this?
Hello. I hear the second day is when the skin really starts to come all the way off. Is that true? Or is it the itching that really gets you? Or the rats?
Jasper, isn't it? It's not so bad in here, except I miss your wife.
Huh. You don't scare easy, I'll give you that. That'll change.
Overseer Martin.
Do I know you?
What a sight you are in that mask. I know who you are and what you're here to do. And I can help. Unlock me and I'll buy you a drink in a couple of days. By the void, I'll buy you 100 drinks. poor circulation, and I seem to have forgotten my mittens, so I'd appreciate it if you could relieve. Feels good to stand up straight. Thank you, Corvo. What you're here to do tonight is of the highest importance. We've got to find Emily, so kill Campbell and make it quick. Once it's done, search his body for the journal, his notorious black book, and get out of there. Campbell is meeting with a guard named Curnow. And word from my informant is that Campbell is going to poison him. Maybe you can use that to your advantage. All right, I won't be of any help here, so I'll make my own way back to the Hound Pits pub. If I see Samuel the boatman, I'll tell him to pick you up in the backyard, behind the office of the High Overseer. May all the spirits guide you, and may our enemy's head hit the floor without you taking a scratch.
I mean, खाली एक ही कार था उसको कवर करने के लिए.
I was just reading in the archive about the heretic's brand. It sounds painful. Have you ever seen the ritual?
I've never seen the heretic's brand used. No, it's a rare occurrence.
So
but I did spy the face of one so branded. A former member of our order, of course. Out on a retreat, we passed through a fishing town and saw him begging.
Damn you! What were his crimes?
Who can say? The brand is reserved for an overseer, or even the High Overseer himself, who violates our codes and must be cast out permanently. Remember the 7 strictures, and you never need worry about such matters.
I will.
Where have the overseers gone? They wade through chest high.
Non-lethal. Search the archive for information on the heretic by a tool for casting out overseers.
With their hounds.
Things are bad. Could the city get any worse?
Chances are very good. What's going on there?
कुछ नहीं हो रहा ना.
Huh? Die! Here somewhere.
Okay, I know.
Use your heart to the house. To me. Die. Think you'll get your own squad after what happened
Captain Curnow and his retinue will be here this evening. See that they are allowed through the checkpoint without incident. I would like him in a fair mood when I have drinks with him in the meeting chamber. Also be prepared to defend the checkpoint from the inside should things go awry with negotiation. Not that I expect they should, but I want your overseer prepared in case Curnow and his men live up to the City Watch expectation. Okay. मेरे वो लगे हुए क्या ये कॉर्वो हाँ मेरे ये कॉर्वो
Probably just the wind.
Oh, calm down buddy, calm down. अबे कितना स्लाइड करेगा?
Probably wrapped into everything.
There are many pathways through your mission: front street, alleys, windows, rat tunnels, rooftop, and waterways. Experiment with different ways to reach your goal.
Should we gather for whiskey and cigars tonight?
Yes, of course.
Come on. We are assassins, bhai. बे चढ़ना दो हैं यहाँ पे.
I don't see Campbell's journal anywhere, brother. This is folly, I tell you. If he catches us in here,
I've told you 100 times. Campbell is upstairs meeting with the captain. Busy for hours.
Somewhere near, a man has just taken his last breath. His eyes are still open.
himself has these 5 attributes by which he hopes to defeat the righteous. For many do his work.
Ooh.
He is strong, and only by utmost striving can he be resisted. He is fearless, for there are 7 gates by which he may enter a man's heart, and 70 spirits which live on and beneath the earth. And the arts and tricks of black magic are without number. And he is eternal. Before we are born, and will continue thus long
My wife and me, but does not cook or clean. She thinks on curious subjects, machinery, numerical calculations. And only yesterday she spoke of
नहीं.
What shall I do?
This is very troubling. For such a young lady is easy prey to the outsider. If not already within his grasp, watch her carefully for signs of it. She may fall into fit, or be heard
ऊपर जाऊं
speaking to
कैसे?
the empty air, or laugh or cry without provocation. Perhaps a disfigured man may come and inquire after her, or you might discover small into the house, wrapped as if by intense heat, or the bones of rats. rats may be found in her bedclothes. Be wary.
Overseer Sturgis, does the outsider await?
पहले मुझे नीचे जाना है.
Well, coriander of Lord
नीचे जाके पहले मैं वो उठाऊंगा, क्या बोलते हैं, एक रून.
to the whales and leviathans. And indeed, healers off the shores of Pandyssia tell of great winged shapes seen circling far inland, if such reports are to be believed. But the outsider is something else, not of flesh. A being that haunts creation from first to last. Corporeal, but not with a force of influence. And so, briefly and in conclusion, not a winged serpent.
I have seen my hands raised against my own.
What was that? I need more men!
ये रहा, let's go. How do I?
Did you get caught in the lockdown last night?
6 hours. Searched the place top to bottom. And nothing to eat but the swill we hand out free. Of course we didn't find it. You let him get away.
We're not taking this one alive! Someone's gonna...
Now the rats can fight over your guts.
कितने सारे लोग हैं बे यहाँ पे एक जगह पे.
For the outsider himself has the 5 attributes by which he hopes to define every day of our lives. He is subtle, for many do his work and know it not. He is strong, and only by utmost striving can he be resisted. There are 7 gates by which he may enter and 70 kinds of spirits which live on and beneath the earth.
Come on. आर्काइव में आ गए हम.
Did you get caught in the lockdown last night?
6 hours. Searched the place top to bottom, and nothing to eat but the swill we hand out free. Of course we didn't find anything.
Did I ever tell you? One time one of the second floor shutters got stuck open, and I thought I could slip out. I couldn't find a way down, and by the time I got back, it had snapped shut. I spent the rest of lockdown out on a ledge.
Maybe the outsider was watching. Back to the beginning. It was Martin's plot to break him out of Coldridge Prison. That's clear enough. But why Corvo? The one man feared throughout the Empire. He's as bloody-minded as they...
For me! Get around him! You're going down!
Take this!
Watch out!
Oh. बाद में पढ़ूंगा मैं अब. The heretic ban reserved for the overseer who committed heinous acts against the order but have not broken the code that would have otherwise resulted in execution. No contact, aid or shelter can be given to one bearing the brand. That person is forever unwelcome to the abbey and affiliates. When used, the brand is applied to the forehead so all can see the sins of the recipient. The chemical compound acts immediately, scarring the heretic for the remainder of the life. Interrogation room here at the office of the highest stands ready for the branding ritual. Should the need right, recipient must be stripped to the new. तो मुझे किसी को बचाना है क्या? Render high or sick. इसको अनकॉन्शियस करना है और उसको बाकियों को बचाना भी है. इसी में ही है.
I hear the watch is having trouble holding the side streets.
Bunch of children playing games, that's all it is.
Good, good. And your niece, Callista. I'm very concerned about her.
She'll be found. My men are searching district by district.
The poor girl.
Callista's a resourceful one. Probably found a safe place to hole up in all this chaos.
If my overseer's here anymore, I'll come straight to you. Time for drinks. I hope you won't refuse. It'll make this business pass all the quicker. Lock. One of the servants must have been in here. Let me see. It seems I have the wrong one. Not that one. No. Ah, here we are. Now if you'll join me. Men will come get you when we're finished. Keep each other entertained in the meantime.
I don't understand how this got so unpleasant.
Oh, I agree. A whore dies and suddenly this. Will you have wine? It's a Tivian red.
Thank you.
Now, to business. What would you say happened last night?
To be honest, I'm not even sure. My men, your overseers, a few whores, maybe a little too much ale. One harmless prank with a runaway chicken and 10...
Render. Non-lethal. Kill hivers, yeah, non-lethal.
Minutes later, Trevor's alley.
That might be worth checking out.
Someone get over here! Clear the line!
Bro.
Die, you oaf!
Oh, I'll find you. I know you're here somewhere, scum. Stop playing and come out at once.
None of this would have gotten so bad if that damn fool Corvo hadn't killed the Empress.
मेरे बारे में बोल रहे हैं लोग. मैंने क्या किया बे? Target rescue Corno. Heretics board. Let's go.
have is a man, aged 30 perhaps, slender. Unusual tattooing on the face and chest, probably superstitious heresy. Wearing some sort of industrial mask when we brought him in. Stolen out of one of the whaling factories from the look of it. You're one of Dowd's men, aren't you? Caught at last? Give us a name at least. What's wrong with his eyes? Opium? Laudanum? Are you with us? What's he doing? Some kind of fit? He's gone. Here it is, a pin, hidden in one of his gloves. Subject has administered some kind of poison. The effects seem to have been lethal.
Target neutralized. Campbell. Now what?
You think you're being quiet?
Bro, let me go. यार ये क्यों खड़ा है यहाँ पे? मेरे को जाने देना, एक बार ये चला जाएगा.
I heard you there.
I don't want to kill you, भाई, whoever you are.
Stop! Whiskey for a week if you kill him. Fire it!
Such serpents are kin to the whales and leviathans. And indeed, sailors off the shores of Pandyssia tell of great winged shapes seen soon.
यार इसमें इशू ये है, ये देखना, एक नीचे रून है, ये कहाँ से मिलेगा
But
मुझे?
the outsider is something else, not of flesh, a being that hunts creation from first to last, incorporeal but not without full.
How do I?
Misery everywhere.
How do I get to this area, bhai? Can anybody?
Such corruption, such hypocrisy. Make me look on it no more.
Why not? यार वहाँ जाऊँ कैसे मैं? मुझे पता है मुझे अभी जाना कहाँ, बट मैं वो वाली जगह देख रहा हूँ कि वहाँ कैसे जाऊँ मैं? Oh. क्या करूं, मेरे पे ऑप्शन ही नहीं यहाँ से निकलने का। और क्या उसको, मेरे पे ऑप्शन ही नहीं था। मैं सोच रहा था कहाँ से निकलूं। I don't want to kill you, but you know I have to. कुत्ते ने सूंघ लिया मुझे, दिक्कत ही हुई है। रून पकड़ेंगे पहले जाके। एक रून नहीं मिला, बस जो अंदर था।
We cannot doubt the effectiveness of Holger's device, or the mathematical beauty of the music itself. We've seen it in action against the forbidden practices too many times to deny it. But the question no one wishes to ask is the incantation itself black magic? The boxes are priceless. What's inside?
मैं जा रहा हूँ भाई। जंप ऑफ तो नहीं कर, मेरी हेल्थ गिर जाएगी। आ रहा हूँ मैं, आ रहा हूँ, रुक जा।
Hey, Corvo. It's Samuel. I'm here.
चल।
From the way I hear it, Campbell lived a pretty posh life. Maybe it's not my place to say, but men of the faith shouldn't live like barons. Are you ready to go?
Yes. हो गया भाई।
Okay, let's
सारे
go.
मैंने साइड क्वेस्ट कर लिए, उसको बचा दिया, वो भी कर लिया, ब्रांड भी कर दिया उसको। लेट्स सी। हॉस्टाइल स्किल्ड, सिविलियन स्किल्ड 0, ओवरऑल केओस लो, सकलो पेंटिंग्स फाउंड, कॉइंस मैं तो बहुत कम फाइंड करेगा कॉइंस तो, जितना मैं कर सकता था। स्पेशल एक्शन हेल्प ग्रैनी इनफेक्ट द बॉर्डर्स, रेस्क्यूड ग्रिप द स्कैवेंजर, ब्रांडेड कैम्बेल एज हेरेटिक, सेव्ड कैप्टन कोर्नो। मेरे हिसाब से ठीक है, एंटर मार रहा हूँ अब। भाई पैसे कहाँ से भाई, वही है ना। लेट्स गो।
Admiral Havelock and Lord Pendleton are in the courtyard. I expect they'll want to congratulate you.
सुनते हैं क्या कह रहे हैं, उसके बाद एंड करते हैं।
He's alive. Thank you, Corvo, thank you. My uncle's a good man, and one day he'll prove it. Here. I know you did this for the right reasons, but I want you to take this as a reward. It's an old heirloom one of my aunts gave me.
100 coins पैसे तो दिए तूने, और क्या दिया है?
They're all corrupt. If this is going to work, we have to take down the Lord Regent and all.
My, there is something to you.
Hopefully the High Overseer is the first step along.
Attention. All
And we
citizens
must find a
living on the
girl.
north side of
Emma.
the river, between John Clavering Boulevard
Who knows what her
and
mind is
Dunwall
like, Pete?
Tower.
You did it! Somehow you took down the High Overseer Campbell against the odds. I knew you were our man, Corvo. With Campbell gone, we've hurt the Lord Regent immeasurably. And with Martin back, we'll have the finest strategist alive.
The Lord Regent must be shitting himself in Dunwall Tower.
Yes, and Campbell's journal, let's not forget. Our hope is that in these encoded pages, the location and condition of Emily Caldwin can be discovered. Our entire movement will mean nothing if we can't place the rightful heir on the throne. We must act fast. No doubt the Lord Regent is holding Emily somewhere, waiting to reveal her, to step out as the hero and further cement his regency.
If he doesn't bring the young lady forth soon, there will be infighting among the nobles as to who should succeed the Empress.
Yes, time is against us. But now you should take a well-earned rest, Corvo. We will decipher the contents of the High Overseer's journal and share them with you later.
सी ने सोने जाना, बट अभी पहले देख लेते थे बात करके।
Sailors tell tales of monsters far out to sea.
Can I be of service to you?
Not really. अरे
This river no one talks about. Lights in the water, late at night. I've seen faces too.
अबे अंदर जाना, मैं कुछ देख रहा हूँ यहाँ पे।
Do you mean to tell me you don't know how to curtsy properly?
Please, sir. I was never in service with a noble.
That's not an excuse. You need to learn proper decorum. The Hound Pits has seen a few lords and ladies in its day.
If they were here, I expect they didn't want to be recognized, sir.
Never mind that. Lord Pendleton ought to be shown the respect he deserves. He doesn't require it, but he notices.
Yes, sir. Sorry.
But even so, have you forgotten we may soon be guarding a future Empress? You will be in the presence of the most important person in the entire known world, and you don't know how to curtsy.
But she's just a child, and she's not even here. No one knows where she is.
Well, our masters are just the people to find her, I'll have you know. Please learn your manners before then. My father served in the field under General
Sometimes I
Alfred
wonder if
Pendleton,
the plague
where he
is
took
just
the
going to go
wound
on
that crippled
and
him.
on and on and
I
kill
hope I will do no
everyone
less,
ever,
Caldecott.
and it's the end of the
Until
world.
then, well, there is
Think of
plenty
that.
of silver to polish.
हम चले सोने। मेरे कमरे में क्या कर रहा है तू? हाँ, तो एक हो चुका है हमारा कंप्लीट। क्या सपना आएगा? फिलहाल तो नहीं आएगा। तो गाइस ये था हमारा पार्ट 2। हम मिलते हैं पार्ट 3 में। स्टोरी काफ़ी अच्छी है, इंटरेस्टिंग है। लेट्स सी अगर हम पता कर पाएंगे कि लॉर्ड रीजन का क्या प्लान है। आई थिंक मेरे हिसाब से वही प्लान होगा जो उन्होंने बोला था कि वो दिखाएगा कि हाँ देखो मैंने सेव किया प्रिंस एयर को, तो अभी तक के लिए मेरे को बना दो, या फिर कुछ तो करेगा ही, क्योंकि इसको तो ऐसे बनाएंगे नहीं इसे डायरेक्टली। ऐसी बाकी सारे साइड क्वेस्ट कर रहा हूँ मैं। पैसे नहीं मिल रहे मुझे प्रॉपरली, पता नहीं क्यों नहीं मिल रहे, क्योंकि उसमें अभी लोकेशन आई नहीं। मे बी मेरे को अपग्रेड करना पड़ेगा जिससे मेरे को लोकेशन पता चले इनकी। तो गाइस मिलते हैं नेक्स्ट वीडियो में। वीडियो पसंद है तो लाइक कर देना, चैनल सब्सक्राइब कर देना। बाय बाय, टेक केयर।